Hello everyone, today it is Wednesday the 24th of February and welcome to RE. This term our topic is all about Easter and forgiveness, and our key question is what is good about Good Friday? Our learning objective today is to be able to talk about our own experiences, and to be successful we need to know what the word rescue means. We need to think about our own experience, and we need to try to reflect on how a bad situation has been made better. The first thing I'd like you to have a think about is, what does the word rescue mean? The word rescue can be described as a noun or a verb, so it can be used as a name or to describe an action, and that is what we are going to focus on this term. And the verb rescue can be described as to save someone from a situation or from something or from someone. It looks like our friend Huey the Owl has got himself into a bit of trouble. He's saying, "Hi everyone, my name is Huey the Owl, and unfortunately I've got stuck up a very tall tree. I could use my wings to fly, but it's so high up and I'm really scared. Can you help me?" How can we rescue Huey the Owl from this upsetting situation that he's found himself in? You can pause the video to have a little think. What could we do to solve his problem? And it looks like year 3, we've got another problem. We've got another friend who needs our help. "Hi guys, it's Jigsaw Gino here. I'm really stuck on my remote learning today. I don't really understand what my teacher wants me to do. Can you help me?" How can we rescue Jigsaw Gino? What could we do to make this situation better for him? Have you got any advice that you could give him to help rescue him from this particular problem? And here we have Sam, and Sam says, "Hello year 3, my name is Sam. I have recently fallen out with my friend. She will not talk to me and is ignoring me when we're at school. How can I solve my problem? Have you got any advice?" How can we rescue Sam's friendship? How can we make this awkward situation better for Sam and her friend? Have you got any thoughts? You can always pause the video to give yourself a little time to think. I'd also like you to think about if there's a situation that you have experienced that you needed rescuing from. We all need a little bit of help sometimes. For your independent task today, you can choose from mild, hot or spicy, and I'm going to talk through each option with you now. For mild, to explain what rescuing means to you, you need to draw a picture of one of these situations. You can choose between a cat that's stuck in a tree, a bonfire in the garden that's got out of control, or a man that's fallen over and hurt his leg. Once you have drawn your chosen situation, you need to write a short paragraph below about how the situation can be made better. Who could help the cat that's stuck in the tree? Who could rescue the man that has fallen over and hurt his leg? How can we help the bonfire that's got out of control in the garden? How can we stop the garden from being damaged further? If you choose hot today, you need to explain what rescuing means to you by drawing a picture of one of these situations below. You can choose from your friends have had a disagreement at school, or you have left your reading book at home and it's your reading day, or that you are stuck on an independent remote learning task. Once you've drawn your picture of your chosen situation, you need to write a short paragraph on how you would help make the situation better. You are the rescuer. What could you do to help your friends who have had a disagreement? What could you do to help yourself if you are stuck on an independent remote learning task? What could you do if you've left your reading book at home and it's your reading day? If you have chosen spicy today, you need to explain what rescuing means to you by writing a paragraph about how someone has saved you from a difficult situation. Now, your difficult situation could be that you've lost something, that you've fallen out with a friend, that something's got broken, that you're confused about what to do at school. It could be a teacher that has rescued you, or a friend, or a parent, or another trusted adult. In your second paragraph, you need to think about how this particular person who has rescued you has shown you how to help others if they get stuck in a similar situation in the future. What have you learnt from your person who has rescued you? You can also draw a picture to illustrate this if you would like to. I'm going to challenge myself today and I'm going to have a go at the spicy task. So I need to have a think about a time where somebody has saved me from something. Now, when I first moved into my house, I didn't know how to cook very well. And one day I really fancied a big steaming hot bowl of spaghetti bolognese, but I didn't know how to cook it and I got myself into a bit of a mess. So what I did was I picked up the phone to my mum and she talked me through how to cook spaghetti bolognese, and she saved me and she saved my dinner. So that is what I'm going to write about today. So I'm going to start by saying the person who saved me. So in my capital letter, the person, or you can use rescued, the person who rescued me was my mum. And because I'm writing in past tense, I need to maintain that tense the whole way through. Was my mum, full stop. She taught me how to cook spaghetti, very long word, bolognese, properly, so the person who rescued me was my mum. She taught me how to cook spaghetti bolognese properly. I'm going to put a comma here instead of a full stop because I'm going to explain what happened and what she rescued me from. The person who rescued me was my mum. She taught me how to cook spaghetti bolognese properly. This knowledge rescued my dinner. Now, the second part of the spicy task is to think about what you have learned from this situation. So I've now learned how to cook spaghetti bolognese properly, and if I had a friend who was stuck, I know that I could support them. So I'm going to write in my next paragraph, so I'm going to leave a line. I have now learned how to cook this meal and I would be confident to share my knowledge with others. So I could rescue them in return if they ever got stuck with cooking their dinner. It's empowering people. Obviously, your example doesn't have to be surrounding food. It could be that somebody's helped you in a lesson, or somebody's taught you how to ride a bike. anything like that. And you can also draw a little picture at the end if you'd like to, and I'm going to draw, it's very heart-mind dinner. I'm going to draw lots of lovely wiggly spaghetti to illustrate my piece of writing. Okay? Please make sure you share any learning you've done with your teacher. I'm sure they'd love to hear about your own experiences. Thank you for joining me today for our Guys, and I'll see you next week.